In the quaint town of Rosewood, life moved slowly and everyone knew each other's name. Among the townsfolk was a young man named Jack, an ordinary boy who lived with his mother in a small cottage on the outskirts of town. Jack was kind-hearted and hardworking, helping his mother tend to their small farm and working odd jobs to make ends meet. Despite the simplicity of his life, Jack dreamed of something more, though he could never quite put it into words. One summer day, as the townspeople gathered for the annual Rosewood Festival, Jack's life changed forever. Among the lively crowd, he caught sight of a girl unlike any he had ever seen. Her name was Lily, the daughter of the Winthrops, the wealthiest and most influential family in the region. With her golden hair catching the sunlight and a smile that lit up her face, she seemed to belong to a different world, a world of luxury and privilege. Lily had grown up in a grand estate just outside town, surrounded by elegance and wealth. She had traveled to faraway places, attended the finest schools, and lived a life Jack could only imagine. But as she walked through the festival, she wasn't the distant figure Jack had always imagined her to be. She was laughing, dancing, and enjoying the simple joys of life, just like everyone else. As Jack stood frozen, mesmerized by her presence, Lily's eyes met his. She smiled warmly, and in that moment, Jack felt a spark. Gathering his courage, he approached her, nervous but determined. "Hi, I'm Jack," he said, his voice a little shaky. Lily smiled again, her eyes bright with curiosity. "I'm Lily," she replied. "You're the one who helps Mr. Turner with the horses, right?" Jack was surprised she even knew his name. "That's right. How do you know?" "I've seen you around town," she said softly. "You're always helping people. It's nice." From that day on, Jack and Lily's paths crossed more often. Despite the vast differences in their worlds, they found they had more in common than anyone would have expected. They talked for hours about their dreams and the beauty of their small town, and they shared a love for adventure and stories of faraway places. Jack found himself falling for Lily, not for her wealth or status, but for her kindness, her laughter, and the way she saw the world. But not everyone in Rosewood was as understanding. When word of their growing friendship spread, whispers began to circulate. People from Lily's world, her family and their elite circle, warned her against spending time with Jack. They saw him as nothing more than a poor farm boy, unworthy of her attention. Even Jack's friends warned him that he was setting himself up for heartbreak. Despite the pressure, Jack couldn't stay away from Lily. They continued to meet in secret, sharing moments in the quiet corners of the town, away from prying eyes. Yet Jack's insecurities began to grow. He knew he could never give Lily the life she was used to. He didn't belong in her world, and the weight of that truth became harder to bear. One evening, as the sun set over the rolling hills, Jack met Lily by the old oak tree where they often sat together. With a heavy heart, he told her what had been gnawing at him. "Lily, I don't think this can work," Jack said, his voice thick with emotion. "You deserve someone who can give you everything. Everything I can't." Lily looked at him, her eyes filled with sadness but also understanding. "Jack, I don't care about any of that. I care about you." "But your family, your life," Jack started. "My life is my own," she interrupted gently. "I don't want someone who fits into the mold they've made for me. I want someone who sees me for who I really am. And that's you, Jack." Tears welled in Jack's eyes as he realized that Lily truly loved him for who he was. It didn't matter that he wasn't from a wealthy family, or that his life wasn't filled with the luxuries she was used to. What mattered was the bond they shared, the connection that transcended the boundaries of their worlds. With renewed hope, Jack and Lily decided to face the challenges together. It wasn't easy. Lily's family disapproved, and there were times when Jack doubted himself. But through it all, they stood by each other, proving that love is stronger than the expectations of society. In time, Lily's family came to see what she had known all along, that Jack's heart was richer than any fortune. And as the years passed, Jack and Lily built a life together, filled with love, laughter, and the simple joys of their small town. Rosewood might have been small, but their love was larger than life.